So the question is, anya nga, Francis Camtugan, what's your idea, Garod? So, enough na yung Cordillera Autonomous Region. Idiretso natin sa shredder yung mga proposals na ito. Okay? And then, we just say, and we call it Cordillera Region. Dami na yon. Daming provinces na dun, okay? Kalinga, Apayao, Tabuk City, Ifugao, Abra, Benguet, Mountain Province, Baguio City. Okay, so tama na, hanggang doon na lang, hanggang doon na lang siya. Enough na yon, enough na. So we can keep the regional offices. It's very, very important to maintain the regional offices. It will be a bureaucratic nightmare, a burden to our taxpayer kung papalitan pa lahat mga yan, okay? Actually, need nga na madagdagan eh. Kasi for example, yung regional office ng yung Department of Justice, it is in San Fernando City, La Union. It's time to bring it to Cordillera. Okay, I don't care kung saan mo ilagay yun. Sa La Trinidad or sa Baguio, basta we need that regional office ng DOJ kasi what we have is in the tawag dito in Region 1 sa may San Fernando City, La Union. Okay. We should envision that, okay? And other offices na wala pang regional. Kailangan natin mga yon. Okay, so anya nga what to do. Okay, so anyway, whoever sa leadership siguro, kailangan natin ma-push yung mga laws na nagbo-burden sa mga Igorots and us, Cordillerans, for our creation of wealth and opportunities. Marami dyan eh. Doon ka magtataka talaga na ang daming mga batas na kailangan ayusin para, you know, the natives, the people can take hold of their properties, take full advantage of them, pero hindi nagagawa. Okay? Hindi nagagawa. For example, you have a certain law, I think that's the Mount Data law if I'm not mistaken, na hindi mo pwedeng matitlean 30 meters from the road, left and then right, north or south, ganun. So, sa Abatan, for example, hindi na matitlean yan. O, di ba? Ang hirap nun. So, yung mga tao, hindi nila matitlean yung kanilang mga namana sa mga parents nila. Hindi nila matitlean yung mga yon. So, walang masyadong economic freedom yung mga Igorots compared sa mga Ilocanos kasi sa Ilocano it's very easy eh. Yung mga public alienable lands madali lang i-dispose ng DNR mga yan. Here in the Cordillera, ang dami-daming problems. Madidismaya ka talaga as in. Another one, for example, yung sa Public Lands Act, I think there's a slope requirement. It should be changed. Kasi nga, of course, paano natin yung mga taga rito, paano nila ma-own yung mga mountains at saka mga valleys, ng mga ninuno nila kung binabawal yun ng law because of the slope requirements. Yeah. We know for a fact those slope requirements were imposed by the lumber companies before para yung mga natives hindi nila matitlean yung mga ancestral lands nila. Okay? Oh, 'di ba ang sad talaga. It's very unfair. That's why for example, yung mga taga Sagada, yung mga taga bundok-bundok, until now hindi nila matitlean via kung may pera ka, judicial recognition of title. I know, two families in Sagada nagawa nila yun. Pero hindi naman lahat may pera na mag-spend ng lawyer for that, diba? So it should be a massive disposal via the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Maibenta na lahat yan, benta na lahat yan. Pero of course, alam natin, it's very, very corrupt. Even in our small town called Baguio, na 55 square kilometers lang, ay grabe ang corruption dyan, diba? Sa DNR pa lang, you know what, inamin nila na they're still trying to dispose yung mga 211 titles. My God, please, 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 please. Literate individuals, okay, should check online. The last time that there was an extension for the validation of the 211 titles, nag-expire na po yan in February 1 of 1987. Enough na yan. Dapat there should be an amendment or something, or may batas na maipasa for that. And dapat ma-dispose na yan. Hindi na kailangan doktorin ng mga taga-DNR. Kasi of course, maraming kumikita dyan eh. Pinapabagal nila or tipong someone objects, okay. For example, yung sa A0504 na yan, okay. Bilisan na yan, bawasan yung bureaucracy dyan, bawasan yung ethos dyan, okay. I-dispose na lahat yung mga properties na yung mga public alienable lands as determined by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, dispose ng mga hindi na kailangan korapin or i-delay, di ba? Para naman yung mga tao, magamit nila yung mga properties nila. For example, they want to use it as collateral to secure loans from the bank. Okay. Para pampatayo nila ng negosyo nila, pampatayo nila ng bahay nila. Ang nangyayari, wala, hindi gumagalaw. Yung mga politicians, hindi nila ginagawa ng paraan. Kaya nga, ang motto ng mga yan, since the 1987 politicians, ganito, keep the poor poor and the dependent dependent. Kaya matatawa ka na lang talaga na they are advocating for the autonomy. They are going to create a new law, pero hindi nga nila ma-maximize yung existing laws or ma-appeal or amend yung existing laws para matapos na yung land problem sa Baguio at ma-dispose ng mga yan, makuha na ng mga owners na matagal na nakatayo yung mga bahay nila, 'di ba? Anong nangyayari? 'Di ba lagi-lagi na lang silang binubuli diyan ng mga tiga Sibaw na mga saksakan ng korap, 'di ba? Kasi nga, you cannot wala kang building permit kasi before, during the previous administration, inallow, 'di ba? Mahirap talaga magkaroon ng building permit kasi nga requirement ng Sibaw is that titled yung property. Come on daw, we know for a fact. A huge chunk of Baguio wala pang title, naka-tax deck pa lahat yan kasi nga ang problemado dyan sa A0504. Yung sa mga disposal of public lands na until now, nag-give consent yung mga politicians nyo. Kasi ang motto nila in life is, again, keep the poor poor and the dependent dependent. The previous administration and the current administration of Baguio are both guilty of that. That's their motto. That's how they control the people. Yeah. The lands. Okay, unlike dun sa Pasig, yung sabi nga ni Soto was, the politicians control the people through the regularization system sa City Hall nila sa Pasig. Yeah. That's why Soto stopped it. Vico Soto stopped it and he had everyone regularize despite the advices of his friends and despite it's a political gamble because yung mga irregularize niya, a big chunk of them were appointed by the Eusebio dynasty prior to that. Okay? So, see? Ang daming pwedeng pag-usapan, discuss things, rather than yung autonomy na yan. So, itigil na yung autonomy, i-stop na natin yung discussion sana, okay? Pero don't worry, I'll be debating yung mga proponents nito. Isa-isahin ko sila. My God. I don't know. Ano, ibagada siguro nga, kailangan ito, dati 10 billion pesos. 10 billion, 40% goes to SOP. Kasi ibagata yun niya. And then, anya pa iba? You know what? Ito pa, yung mga, another thing, oh my God, before anything else, doon sa proposed autonomy nila, ang dami nilang concept of collective ownership, yeah. That's very, very dangerous, yung collective ownership na yun. Kasi parang gumagawa ka ng mga mini kingdoms eh. Parang it's controlled by the family or common or something. We stick with the national law yung sa civil code. Di na kailangan mag-create pa ng tawag dito. This one is owned by this clan, that clan, that clan. You know what? You can turn them into family trust. Mas okay na lang. Tapos register it as family trust. Kaysa parang gagawa ka ng perpetual ownership, parang ganon. Tapos yung mga heirs mo, hindi rin madidistribute. It doesn't make sense, diba? Parang you're making mini kingdoms with slaves of your own family kasi they cannot dispose of the property rin, diba? So enough of that collective property concept, okay? Yeah, okay? It's a vanity project. It's a stupid project. Project ti agraraman, tilalakay. No, not to be discriminating, eh. Project Jeda na daadaan. Tama ba yung Ilocano ko yan? So, yun. So, isuda lang matikin kayat ito eh. Datayo nga ubing madita yun. Okay? Yung 10 billion na lang na yan, whatever, 'di ba? It's a joke. Joke na yan. Diba? Kurapon damot lang data. Enough of it. Panggawa, you know what? Up to 30% siguro ng construction ng super malls, what you call, the regional castle, whatever. Awan lang nonsense talaga. I don't see how it will benefit the people talaga. Awan lang. It's just a return to a feudal system. Enough of it, okay? Tama na. Pero anyway, I will still be part of the discussion and be ready